Hey, what's going on? This is Andre from AndreSanders.net. You have to lead yourself before you lead others. You just have to think, would you want to go and follow yourself if you are in a leadership role, whatever it is? It could be something like as simple as maybe setting up an event, or maybe like a charity, or something in your community, whatever. Just would you go and follow yourself? This is something that I also thought about a few years ago when I was at an event. When I remember hearing the speaker mention there was a handful of entrepreneurs, and he asked, "Will you go and hire yourself?" So this really something I really had to sit back and be like, that is very true as far as having to be a great follower before you become a great leader. So it just comes down to just really setting that example. It's kind of funny also that Napoleon Hill mentioned in Think and Grow Rich several things as far as leadership. Some of the stuff that I remember just reading this recently was like, definite decision, self-control, the habit of doing more than paid for. Some of the things that you're kind of very familiar with. And then he also, on the flip side, mentioned, some of the 10 failures of leadership. And it's interesting because a handful of them were really the complete opposite of the ones that he had listed. He had listed 11 in the examples, and then he listed 10 failures. But again, it just comes down to something simple as, will you go and follow yourself? Are you doing all the right things as far as setting the example? I think another one he mentioned, Napoleon Hill mentioned, was integrity. So there's a lot of things within it. But again, this comes down to this started with leading yourself first and foremost before you start to lead a handful. So something I just wanted to just leave you with, and just a thought. If you got value for what we shared here, I'd love to read your comments below, and I can share this video. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video.